everybody, it's Stacie Duffy here, your Denver Metro real estate resource, and I have another new agent, new realtor training tip. I wanted to talk about confidence. So for some people, this isn't an issue, and they think the world of themselves. But as a new agent or new realtor, it can be really hard to be confident in what you're doing and when you're talking to people because you feel like if you're new, you don't know enough. Or you haven't done it enough to talk about it. But definitely don't feel that way. In some ways to get confidence are, well, first of all, if you've gone to real estate school, you've passed a real estate exam, gotten your license, and are, sustaining yourself on this income or building your business, you already know more about real estate than 99% of the people out there. So you are already more competent in the requirements to buy property, sell property, the legal contracts, surveys, all that stuff. You already know more than they do, and you can help them if they have questions. So definitely realize that. Another thing, but there's lots of different ways that you can gain confidence in your competency and your authority of the subject. Personally, my favorite way to do this is previews. And I've mentioned this in more than one video for, my new agent tips, but go do some previews. So not only, it does so many things. It gets you out in the marketplace. It teaches you the neighborhoods. It teaches you the layouts. It teaches you the constructions types of the homes, the potential problems with the homes, the price ranges, what's available in the market. It gives you the opportunity to talk to those people. Oh, I was showing this property, it gives you relatable conversation topics. It gives you weird things that you see that you can take pictures of and post on Instagram and say, oh my gosh, I saw this crazy bathroom doing showings today. It gives you all kinds of stuff, and it doesn't cost you anything. It's free. There's so few things in this industry that are just free. So many things are, the great resource for realtors, $5 here, $10 here, $25 a month here. We get nickel and dime to death. Seriously. So if there's something that is free, all it costs you is the gas money. Which, if you're going to be in real estate, suck it up. Get used to paying for gas money because that's going to fly out the window all the time. So, but go do previews. They are a great, great, great use of your time. They help build so much confidence. And the more you are in the market, the more you know about the market and the more you feel that you understand it and that you feel competent and confident in it. Another thing you can do is shadow another agent. So chances are there's another agent in your office that, has been doing this a while and would love, some help. So you can offer to cover a couple showings for them or, do a draft contract for them that they can review, all that kind of stuff. But shadow another agent. Go to a closing, go to a couple inspections, go to a couple appraisal meetings for listing agents, and go on them with showings and learning days. I've had new agents come with me on learning days when I do those with buyers or, showings or closings and inspections, all that kind of stuff, because you learn. And another thing, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything, except some time and maybe some gas money. It's a great way to get a feel for how the process works, maybe for inspections what some of the typical issues are. It's a great way for you to meet those types of, inspectors that you'll probably need to be referring to buyers in the future. So you have an opportunity to kind of see how they work and see what their reports look like without having to put your buyer at risk for that. Closings, you get to meet different title reps and closers. You get to see how that process goes and, meet the lenders through the process. So definitely you can shadow another agent or ask to sit in on different parts of those. Shadow an agent at an open house. Offer to host an open house with an agent. Maybe you bring the cookies and the water and the signs, and then that way all they have to do is show up and, if you make it easy for them, they'll be happy to help you. A lot of them will be happy to help you regardless, even if it's not easy for them. So it's another free way to definitely gain some confidence, understand the process a little bit better, and feel more confident when you're talking to people. Last thing is scripts. So scripts get a bad rap. And I totally get it. When my broker first talked to me about having scripts or developing scripts, I'm like, that just feels gross, wrong, ingenuine, whatever you want to call it. Scripts have this dirty feeling to them, to people that are new in the industry. And I realized that kind of this light bulb moment. I developed my scripts by answering the same questions all the time. And I would answer the same, answer them with the same answer all the time. And I realized that's my script. That's what it is. That wasn't my intention and I didn't create it that way. But write down some example questions that maybe you get all the time at social functions or calling people or however you prospect and meet people. And then write down the answers to that. Or, do a video. I do videos all the time. I'm very comfortable talking to myself in front of a camera. So maybe answer those questions and then watch that video of yourself or read that and see if that feels good to you, if it feels natural, if it answers the question appropriately. Once you answer the same question 4 or 5 times and you answer it the same way and you kind of feel like, okay, that's, when someone asks me this question, that is my answer. That is my script. It gives you this level of confidence too, because then you have an answer to those questions and you don't feel like you'll be struggling if someone were to ask you something you don't know what to say. So anyway, those are just 3 things. I know these realtor topic videos are a little bit longer, but sorry, y'all are probably going to watch them a little bit longer more than my consumers are. So, oh well. But those are the top 3 things. Go do previews, understand your market and what you are selling. 2, shadow another agent. Whether it's through the whole process, start to finish, or different agents through different parts of the process, you'll see not only how the different agents work differently, but how the different vendors and title reps and inspectors and all that jazz work differently too. And hopefully you'll learn some things, not at your buyer's expense, maybe at, through another buyer's expense. You don't want to learn the hard way, learn the easy way. And then 3, develop some scripts or some, if you don't like the word scripts, common answers or, standard answers to typical questions. So anyway, thanks so much for the time. Sorry, my dog is making crazy weird noises back here. Anyway, thanks so much for the time. Y'all have a great day and all the best. Bye-bye.